You wanted to show me something, Dr. Adams?
Yes, thank you for coming down, Miss Van Leeuwen. I know how busy you are. We discovered a problem with our K-series undersea robots.
What kind of problem?
The robots are ignoring all commands and have developed homicidal tendencies.
Interesting. What causes this malfunction?
A high concentration of hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide combined with seawater becomes an acid that corrodes half of the robot's electronic brain, destroying the behavior protocol chipset. The robot becomes a zombie. It can operate and perform tasks, but ignores all human commands and directives.
I see. Recommendations?
We must replace the behavior protocol chipset.
How many in-service robots need the upgrade?
All K models that work in salt water. Let me see. Last count, that's over 100,000 units worldwide.
Order the new chipset. Halt shipment on any new underwater K-series until it receives the upgrade. We'll blame the delay on logistics.
Excellent, Miss Van Leeuwen. And when do we perform the upgrade to in-service robots?
On-site upgrades will be too costly. Every 6 months or so, we'll recall a K-series and have the service done here.
That could take years.
I'm sure it will. What's the rush? I mean, what exactly causes robots' brains to corrode like this?
An underwater volcanic eruption.
And how often does that happen, Adams?
Only 119 submarine volcanoes in Earth's oceans and seas are known to have erupted during the last 11,700 years.
I like those odds. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. I'll send a memo outlining the recommended changes. Now I have a lunch meeting.
What do you think, Doc?
Let's hope our luck holds out. Otherwise, this could be the beginning of the end for mankind.
This is Earth, the year 2100. This is the headquarters of Space Patrol, and men from Earth, Mars, and Venus live and work there as guardians of peace.
It's wonderful to eat pies instead of pills.
Masticate while you can, Husky. I'm sure Colonel Rayburn will be sending us on another mission.
You're wrong, Slim. Rayburn's given us 2 weeks' leave.
That is indeed felicitous. I will go home to Venus.
I'm going to visit a farm. What about you, Husky? Going home to Mars?
No, I'll come with you. I love farms. Oh, cream and butter and fresh fruit.
All you'll get on this farm is fresh seaweed.
You're joking.
I'm not. It's an underwater farm in the Atlantic.
Can I take Gabler?
No, he talks too much.
Then I will go and say goodbye to him.
If you told me what you were doing, Professor Haggerty, I'm sure I could help you. I'm the cleverest Martian bird on Earth, and
Jabbers, do stop talking.
Well, you were the one who taught me to speak.
Heaven help me. So I did. No, Gabbler, I didn't mean to hurt you. Come and feed this.
If you took my advice, you'd give it some bird seed. Help! It's moving! It's an animal!
No, it isn't. It comes from Uranus, and it's a walking, talking vegetable. The plant's laughing at you.
I can't hear it.
Its voice is in the ultrasonic range, like bats. Now, Husky, have you come to collect your bird?
As a matter of fact, I want to visit a sea farm. I was wondering if Gabler...
I don't want to come with you.
You don't?
No! I want to stay and feed the plant.
Thank goodness for that. How many robots do you have working for you, Jim?
5,000.
Wouldn't you rather have men?
Oh no, human beings like to see daylight, but robots stay underwater the whole time. Come on, see them. How's it going, Charlie?
It's going well.
When you finish that job, there's some seaweed processing to do.
I'll do it now.
There's one thing about robot farmers, they don't get tired.
Do they get hungry?
They don't eat.
I'm glad I'm not a robot.
What's that? Sounds like a volcanic eruption. I'll go back to the office and see how far away it is.
It's a pretty strong quake. I hope it doesn't do too much damage.
This one's useless.
Where was the volcano, Jim?
3 miles away. Luckily, we only had a few robots working in that area.
That one of them?
Yes.
May I have the head as a souvenir? It'll remind Husky that if he doesn't obey me, I'll find a robot that will.
Why is the water cloudy?
Because of the volcanic dust.
You know, Captain, I think I'd like to spend the rest of my leave in the sunshine.
So would I, Husky.
I'm certainly glad I don't have to work under the sea.
So am I. It's quite a relief to be out in the sunlight again.
How are you going to spend the rest of your leave?
Fishing. Care to come along?
I don't think so. Why not play golf instead?
No, thanks. It's salmon fishing for me.
Ho, ho, ho. I love salmon, especially when it's grilled in butter. I think I will come with you after all.
I had a feeling you'd change your mind. You go and see about the reservations in the hotel, and I'll take this robot head to Haggerty.
Where will I meet you?
In the restroom.
Look, Captain, there's Slim and Marla.
I thought he was going to Venus.
He probably wanted to see Marla first.
Here is Larry and Husky.
When they see me again, they will tease me because I am with you.
Will you mind?
Of course not. We are both Venusian, and it is natural we should like being together. I wish you were coming to Venus with me.
Colonel Rayburn could not manage without me.
Women are the same all over the galaxy. They always think men cannot manage without them.
I don't believe this plant talks.
I'll take an ultrasonic recording and you can hear it for yourself. Now I'll lower the picture and play it back.
My.
Hello, Captain Dart. Your leave's over early.
It isn't over, Professor. I just thought you might like to examine this.
Oh, I would. Most interesting.
This is the first day for months that I've been able to take it easy. Oh, I spoke too soon. Rayburn here.
It's Professor Hackett here. Can you come to my laboratory, Colonel? It's urgent.
I'll be over right away. Order my monobile, will you please, Marla? Is that one of the robots that was destroyed in the underwater explosion?
Yes. When the volcano erupted, certain minerals mixed with seawater, and they turned into an acid which ate away half the robot brain.
Why only half?
Because the other half is made of a different metal. Look.
I'd better see that new robots have the whole of their brain circuit made of acid-resisting metal.
But what about the 5,000 robots still on Jim's farm?
The explosion didn't affect them at all.
It did, Colonel. The mineral content of the sea has been altered for hundreds of miles around the volcanic area. That means that every robot on Jim's farm has had half its brain wiped out.
Robot assembly will have to send new brain circuits down to him. He can take out the damaged ones and...
He can't.
Why not?
The robots won't let him. The part of the brain which has been wiped out is the part that obeys human instructions. I tell you, Colonel, those 5,000 robots will never obey anyone again.
Calling Atlantic Sea Farm.
Atlantic Sea Farm answering.
One moment, please. Jim Barrett is on the video screen.
Good.
I got your message, but I can't believe it. The robots are working just as usual.
Have you given them any new orders?
No.
Well, they won't obey you when you do. I'm sending engineers down to dismantle them and put in new brain circuits.
You better send 50,000 engineers, Colonel. It'll take 10 men to handle one robot.
It can't be helped.
Say, a robot's coming into my office now. Get out. Get out, I tell you. Ah!
Marla, tell General Smith I'm on my way to see him. This is an emergency.
Calling General Smith, United Galactic Army. Colonel Rayburn is on his way to see you.
Aw, hell, Colonel. I can't send 50,000 soldiers to the Atlantic farm.
Why not?
I haven't got enough underwater uniforms. I'll tell you what I can do. I'll send down a troop of my best men with gamma ray guns and laser beams. They'll grab those robots by the nose and kick them in the pants.
Gamma rays can't penetrate lead, and laser beams can't burn through rocksite metal.
You telling me those robots have lead and rockside covering? My God, that's the perfect killing machine.
Yes. The only way to destroy them is to overpower them.
The Colonel should be back soon, Captain Dart.
Hello, Colonel. I heard about the robots, and I wondered if I could help.
The Coast Guard at Station 3 is calling you, Colonel.
Put them on the screen.
It's the robots, sir. 1,000 of them are come out of the sea. I was on my hover jet and managed to get away.
Where did they head for?
The city.
Stay where you are and report if anything else happens. So they're coming here. There must be some way of stopping them.
Well, what about bombing them?
It'll mean destroying half the city.
We might have to.
I'd better order all civilians to evacuate. What's that?
The Civil Defense have called a full-scale emergency. The robots have taken control of all monobiles, and every key position is in their hands.
Take all the messages now.
They're getting nearer, and we still can't stop them.
Maybe Professor Haggerty can think of something. I'll go and see him.
There, you've had your meal for today.
The robots are in the city, Professor.
I knew this would happen.
Is there anything we can do?
It's too late. We must get out. I'll tell Rayburn.
Can you do anything, Professor?
No, we must leave. If we don't, we'll become the slaves of the robots.
Is Dart still with you?
Yes, Colonel.
Take off in your galosphere at once.
Where to?
Venus or Mars. And take the Professor with you.
You must come too.
You can take Marla, but I must stay here.
Call Husky, will you, Professor? And say you'll meet him at the galosphere. I'm going to try and make Rayburn come with us.
Where's Slim?
On Venus. He's still on leave. And now I come to think of it, so am I.
Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny.
You're still afraid.
Stop it now, I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you.
We'll Husky, go to Gallowsphere 347 immediately. The robots have revolted.
Come on, Gabbler. I'm not leaving you.
I must go back for the plant.
There isn't time.
I can't leave it. The robots won't feed it and it'll die.
You are a prisoner.
Like hell I am.
Surrender, or we will kill the woman.
You don't fight fair, you robot bastard.
The robots have entered space headquarters, Colonel.
Come on, both of you.
I'm staying here.
You can't fight the robots now. We must go to Venus for help.
I've 15 Gallowspheres still in space, and I must warn them not to return here.
Do it now. Then we can leave.
It's impossible. Some of the Gallowspheres are blocked out by ionospheric storms. We must wait till their sonar beam is clear.
I can wait alone, Marla. You go with Dart.
A Venusian never deserts her post.
And a Venusian always obeys. Now go.
Very well. I will collect my bag.
Sounds as if the robots are all over the building. I hope I can manage to get past them.
I'll tell Marla to hurry. The robots are coming, Marla.
Yes, Colonel, Oh!
Just let me get my hands
No,
on...
Dart. We can't fight them. You said so yourself. Get to the Gallowsphere.
All right, but keep the television circuits open. Then I'll be able to see what's going on.
Wait. Don't move, Captain.
You're not going to stop me.
Yes, I am. Come back.
Ah, Captain, thank goodness you got here. Shall we prepare for takeoff?
There's no time. We'll lift immediately.
Shall we head for Venus?
Not yet. Keep your video screen on. I want to see what's happening in headquarters.
I just switched into Rayburn's office. He's got a robot behind his desk.
I wonder if they're in my laboratory.
Press the third switch, Professor, and find out.
They're gabblers there.
He went back to feed the Uranus plant.
I won't give you any more nasty fertilizer now that Professor Haggerty isn't here. I'll give you bird seed instead. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Don't you like it? I wish you didn't speak so high, then I could hear you.
What are you?
I'm not a what? I'm a who.
Who are you?
I'm a gabblerdictum. That's a Martian parrot. Don't come near me.
I do not.
The robot stopped moving.
Something must have happened to its mechanism.
The Leek seems to be in a temper, all right.
Of course. That's why the robot stopped.
I don't follow you, Professor.
It's because of the plant. Its ultrasonic sound waves must be affecting the mechanism.
How can we tell if you're right?
By transmitting the plant's voice over all the loudspeakers in space headquarters. If my theory is correct, every robot will stop moving.
Someone will have to take the plant to the radio room.
Who can do it?
Telescreen the rooms again and see if anyone is free.
Well, Marl is out.
Larry Dart here, Colonel. What's happening?
I'm still a prisoner.
Everyone is our prisoner. Return to base. We want your galasphere.
I don't obey robots.
Then Ray-Ban will die.
Wait.
Bring your galasphere back.
Don't listen to him, Dart. Don't.
Come back, Larry Dart, or we'll kill him.
All right, I'll come back.
We can't go back, Captain. Colonel Rayburn wouldn't want you to.
Don't worry, I've thought of a plan. Get your lab, will you? Gabler must be hiding.
He's afraid.
You needn't hide, Gabler. As long as the plant keeps talking, the robot can't move.
Are you sure?
Yes. Where are you?
Under the bench.
Come on out. Would you like a chance to be the bravest bird on Earth?
What do you want me to do?
Take the plant to the radio room and put it in front of the ultrasonic microphone.
No one will hear it.
The robots will. Remember, Gabler, as long as you're holding the plant, they can't harm you. Now go on, do as I say.
I hope Dart is right. If that robot kills me, I'll be very annoyed. Ha-ha! You can't scare me!
I hope Gabler's doing what we asked him.
So do I.
How dare you?
It's working! It's working!
What are you doing?
Oh, the plant can't be talking!
What plan?
Talk, can't you? It's working again!
Your theory was right, Professor. All the robots are paralyzed by the ultrasonic sound waves.
Good, good. Are we approaching the landing stage, Husky?
Yes, Professor.
I'll switch on robot control.
Don't talk to me about robots.
I'll go to the wireless room and record the plant's voice. Then even if it stops talking, we'll still be safe.
I'm going to Rayburn. You start unscrewing every robot you see and disconnect the brain circuit.
That'll be a pleasure.
What's happened?
It's all right, Colonel. Everything's under control.
You're the bravest bird on Earth, Gabler. And I'll never mind how much you talk again.
This little plant was a hero too.
I'm not so sure that it's a hero.
What do you mean?
It might be a heroine.